Alright. How's everyone doing today? Tonight? Or probably early morning. I don't know. I get a lot of people with different time zones. Today is whatever day you want it to be. But for me, it's 11/29/2024. I wasn't saying the time though. Despite how close that is to the actual time I'm recording this or streaming this, it's because it's 11:24 right now, p.m. at night, and today's November 29th. That's how Americans do dates. All right. I imagine that I just saw the number go up, so I assume that's like either AWOP or London. It's probably London. She's been showing up super early these days. Hold on. I heard a chat. I haven't seen it yet. Why is that the case? Pull up on my phone. There we are. I feel like a loser for being so early all the time. Well, how is that being a loser? Sounds like a winner to me. There's only one first. What is that? Oh my god. I keep sleeping. I keep sleeping all the time. I've literally done nothing today but sleep. I didn't do any work. I didn't talk to any friends. I haven't even eaten. I literally just have been sleeping this whole day. I should probably be getting more sleep. I think that's what my body was telling me. Every time I try to get up, like I'd wake up and I'd be like, maybe just 10 more minutes. And then 2 hours would go by and then it kept happening. It's probably because I keep staying up late and working on the video. I should probably relax on that a bit. Maybe just a bit. I don't know. But I also want to get this video done. But who cares? I'm doing Minecraft again because I want to get that mending, which I never got to complete. So that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't even loaded the game yet. Also, hi, London. Please take care of yourself. It's easier said than done when you're doing YouTube. That's kind of... I guess I should probably put this back at full screen since it's going to take a little bit to load. Nothing a trusty mint won't help. Bro, being a YouTuber sucks. I mean, it's great and all, but, you know, there's definitely not sucky moments. I don't know if that was a double negative. Well, it definitely was, but I don't know if it gave the right output. But pretty much what I was saying was that when I say this all the time, it's a lousy gig. Like, anyone who asks me, like, oh, how is it being a... Pretty lousy, to be honest. Not really much free time. Especially if you don't have an editor. Holy hell, man, I hate editing. It would be easy if I didn't have to edit. I'll tell you that much. You must be the only one with notifications on. That's probably how you show up so early. And maybe people just have... My dad, I put up the Christmas tree today. Other than that, I just been sort of sad. I guess that kind of happens. People are always sort of down around this time. I think it's because the weather's usually sucky. The weather's not been great for where I'm at. Although, you know what I just randomly decided to do? last night, I started to watch. My cousin asked me if I wanted to stream during Thanksgiving because she does it, but I said I wasn't true. I wasn't sure. I don't know how to set that stuff up. Well, first off, I'm not even professional at this. Look at all these iron golems, man. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, Loish. Oh, okay. I know what to do. I'm just gonna chop down trees, and that's something I can do while talking. Evil villager, eat him. I was looking back at the stream. I was like, what did I do wrong to not have him be a swamp villager? And as far as the directions go, I didn't do anything wrong. They said, just like how Darwinski said it, as long as a villager is born in a swamp or whatever biome it needs to be, it'll be that villager. And that kid was 100% born in that swamp. There's not even a doubt. He was born in the swamp. The other villagers didn't have to. They said that the other villagers didn't have to be swamp villagers. As long as the kid was born in the swamp, then it would become a swamp villager. And it didn't. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a glitch. So I don't regret cheating. As far as you thinking of streaming, well, I'd recommend not even telling anyone you stream for like a week. So you have you almost have to start to you have to get used to talking to yourself live, which was hard for me to do, because as far as, here's the thing, like, if you're worried that you're gonna be like, I wouldn't know if nervous is the right word, but just like uncomfortable with talking by yourself live, that, coming from someone who literally does YouTube for a living, it was weird for me to do, because I'm used to talking with the idea of me having, because I fuck up my lines all the time in my geography videos. 30 minutes of recording will turn into 15 minutes of actual footage because I have to redo so much lines. Like, I have to re-say so much things. Or maybe I'll just reword, and sometimes I'll just chop it down. Like, there's so much forgivingness about, like, a recorded YouTube video that you can edit down so much. Whereas you don't really have those liberties with a live stream. You can't edit a live stream. It's live, you know? And I guess the idea is you could delete them later, but I had the intention of streaming every day, so if I deleted them, then I would have removed all evidence of my streak, you know? So, and that's what I did. Here's the thing. I told nobody that I started streaming for one day, and then I immediately promoted it. But for someone like you who I don't think does YouTube videos, I recommend a week. Just a week by yourself. A week by yourself, no one's gonna watch, and that's okay. Because you need to get used to talking to yourself anyways. I didn't replant my saplings, I just realized. That would be my recommendation. And also, if you're wondering what software to use, Streamlabs. Streamlabs is surprisingly really easy. There's some other stuff. There's a Stream Elements, but I haven't found a reason to use any of their services yet. Because there's like chatbots that you can do, but I don't really understand the point of a chatbot, especially for someone of my size. Maybe later on, but for right now, I don't really see the usage of it. Do I usually put them here or there? I think I probably put them here. Yeah. I can't even remember. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that can't be right. he was a glitch and needed to be eliminated. I talk to myself in general, so I should be good, but I'm afraid of saying something bad or too personal. I streamed like twice when I was 13. I almost doxed myself and stopped. Oh yeah, I use OBS, so complicated. Well, Streamlabs like has like a thing with OBS. Yeah, OBS is kind of weird. I don't like OBS. But if you integrate OBS with Streamlabs will pretty much... Streamlabs is pretty much like a filter. Like, it filters down all the complicatedness of OBS. Which I'm totally for, you know? I know that there's kind of like this controversy of how... Is tech being dumbed down? But you know what? Personally, I like having a life outside of tech. And I like taking showers regularly. And I like having a clean bedroom. Yes, I am making low blows, but I don't care. Anyone who's argued for that has always had a dirty room. They don't bathe that much. Fuck them. That's what I say. And they have neck beards. I like that the commoner can use a computer. I like that a commoner can use a streaming service. It should be easy. Why should we purposely make things difficult? I don't get it. I honestly think I only think it's a Redditor thing. I think it should be a choice to use. Because it's not like there isn't shit that isn't complicated, like fucking Linux. You know, just because you don't like Windows. In fact, I don't even really like I don't like the last good Windows for me was Windows 7. Ever since they tried to make it look like a mobile interface with Windows 8, I'll never forget to switch over from Windows 8. That was awful. Windows 8 is easily like probably the most consequentially terrible Windows I've ever seen. And it's pretty much been unchanged ever since Windows 11. Give Golem a flower. It's cute when they hold him. They just do it on their own. They'll just kind of pop out a poppy randomly. I can't make them do it. I could try. As far as I'm aware, I can't do it. Yeah. Maybe it's the shield. They think I'm trying to pull out a shield or something. Yeah. They don't do it on command. It's just something they do randomly. It's an Easter egg, I guess. I think it's a reference to a movie, but I can't remember. I remember reading some trivia on it because I was like, I remember googling why do the golems pull out a poppy sometimes, and it has to do. I think it's a movie reference of some kind. How come when I walked up to those guys, they just split up? You drop it and they pick it up? Maybe it's in Bedrock? Oh, is that what you play? Bedrock operates a lot differently. Much more differently, I should have said. A lot differently doesn't really make sense. No, they don't give a shit. That's a Bedrock exclusive. They do that animation though. It's just that it's randomized. It's RNG. Random number generation. Oh, what was it? I was gonna do the sticks. Okay. I was gonna do the sticks. Iron Giant, I think that's probably exactly what it is, actually. Because they are... Whoa, I didn't like what my throat did there. Because they actually, I mean, they literally are Iron Giants, you know? Don't you fucking know? Hey, stay. Huh. Huh. Is he going to do discount? I think once they reach the diamond level, they don't do discounts anymore. I could be wrong on that. Oh man, I'm like all out of inventory. I think I needed... How much did I need? Did I need 20 emeralds to get the... I play on my Xbox. It's so old and always freezes. I used to have to play Xbox because the computer that I had was the screen would stay black. The screen died. I don't know if I've ever told that story when you were here. I've told it many times before. But I'll tell it again because I can't remember. But, so, man, my brain is so, like, foggy right now. It's probably because I haven't eaten. Oh, there he does the discount now. Let's see if he does another discount. Maybe he'll only do 30? Nope, still 31. Okay. Huh. Huh. But to explain, oh, he needs to restock. Okay. Bum, bum, bing. He'll restock soon enough. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about. Yeah, so this is not actually the world that I've been playing since middle school. And I'd say that a lot, but it's not really true. But it's a replica of what I've done in middle school. But I looked up this... I made this world when I first learned about seeds. And this is like 1.10.2, which was like 2015 or 2016. I was considered pretty late to the party in terms of Minecraft. And I did not play it in the traditional way, since, you know, the traditions have kind of... They faded away since that point, because axes were now the way to go, not swords. You know, the Ender Dragon was a thing. So I knew all about that stuff. There was not that much mystery behind my process. So when I made this world, like, nothing was a mystery to me. I knew exactly where I was going to spawn. Because I looked up... Because, again, it was when I first learned what seeds were. So one of my friends told me about what seeds were, so I just looked up cool seeds for 1.10 when I looked it up, and this seed popped up, and it was an island. It had a spider spawner. They made a big deal about the spider spawner, which is ironic because I hardly ever use the spider spawner. I don't really find it that useful, but there's a village. I've obviously since built up this village. This house used to actually block the well. And I've since moved it over a couple spaces. And this was the house that I stayed in when I played it in middle school. But then, and I really didn't do much. The biggest project I ever did was this wall. This wall is accurate to how I built it in middle school. And this is the spider spawner, by the way. I don't feel like going down it though. Actually, wait. Does the ladder? No, the ladder doesn't connect, so I don't feel like doing that. But, yeah, one day the laptop that I was using... What the fuck? How did a string get down there? A spider died? But yeah, one day in like 2018, I think it was, the laptop that I used, it just died. The screen just totally died. Every time you tried to turn it on, the screen would just stay black. Even if like the power button was still lit up, the screen would just stay black, and there was nothing I could do about it. So I ended up having to, and there was no way I could like, I didn't make a backup because I didn't even know what that was back then. And yeah, so that world was lost to time. But that's what I've done is pretty much, well, actually I've done quite a few bit now. But when I started streaming this world, the world that it was at its point was pretty much as it was when I was playing it in middle school. And I really, honestly, I didn't really play Minecraft that much. So you maybe think, oh man, you must have lost a lot of progress. And the truth is, I really didn't actually. I didn't play it that much. So what I've done here is pretty much all. The biggest project I did was kill the Ender Dragon and build this wall. I was good at killing the Ender Dragon early on. Where'd that archer go? Where'd the archer go? It's gonna be one of them. So yeah, that's the story behind this world. This is a replica of a world that I played from like 2015 to 2018. And maybe like, oh man, that's a long time. It really isn't. I did not play Minecraft that much. I actually played Roblox more. I know, kind of cringe, but I'd be lying if that wasn't if I just played Roblox more. Just because a lot of my friends played Roblox more. Did you see how that boat was moving on its own, by the way? I played Roblox more. Just because I was more of an outdoors kid. This is still when I was playing soccer. I don't know if I've ever talked about that, but I played soccer back in middle school. So a lot of time was not dedicated to video games. Sorry I've been missing your chats, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought. And so yeah, so you may be thinking, well then how'd you get this laptop? Well, I got this laptop because of my geography channel. I actually, if you can believe it, someone with only 4,000, if the subscribers doesn't matter, it's the views that matters. And the views that I get allow me to make enough money. And also with the combination of the money that I saved from my 9-to-5 grocery store job. That sucked. But it allowed me to purchase this laptop that's like a refurbished laptop from like 2008. There's like certain companies that refurbish laptops from like times ago. This is like a HP from like 2008, but the software is different. But the hardware is like from 2008. And yeah, and ever since then I've been trying my best to replicate how I would have done it in middle school. And pretty much I've already reached that point, well past that point. And now everything that I'm doing is things that I didn't do in my middle school world, and I've since added on this. Like I didn't build a hotel in my shit like that, but I think you get the idea now. Either way, let me read your chat. Sorry, I was just... guess I play on my Xbox, it's so... okay. But I can play with my PC friends if they download the Bedrock version in the Minecraft launcher. They hate doing that. Yeah, because Bedrock sucks, bro. It just... there are certain things that are really nice about it. Like, it is... I like the cross-compatibility that someone with an Xbox can play someone with a laptop. I like that easiness to it. But other than that, there's just... Java Edition is just like... in my view, it's just better. But I hate the UI of the Xbox. Everything is huge, and important things are through hella menus. The biggest Minecraft project I ever did was with my brother and his friend. I made a statue of a creeper outside of a monster farm. Oh! And a big carrot statue beside my farm. I was really proud, but looking back, it was so lame. Well, was it like a proper, like, two-scale thing? Or was it like a sort of thing? What am I trying to say? Oh, no. I bet that Fletcher probably sleeps in his house. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even sleep in his own house. What a weird thing. Sorry I wasn't reading your chats there. Although I see the viewership keep going up and down. I guess people are leaving and joining. Is my mic too quiet or something? Or maybe they don't like the fact that I'm reading chats? That I'm not reading chats, I mean? I wasn't ignoring you. I saw your chats coming in, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought. Because I don't think you've ever heard the explanation behind this world. And I wanted to get that clear. Where's my Fletcher, man? And by to scale, I mean, like, was it to scale on the same way that I built that pig statue? Because if that is the case, then that isn't lame. That's a feat that you've accomplished. Oh, here he is. There he is. Where's he at? Okay, he's gone. Where's the door? They're blocking the damn door. When you fix this damn door. The creeper statue is 3D, but I didn't put any blocks inside it, so lots of monsters spawn inside. And it's okay, that's a lot of chat delay. The carrot was 2D though. Well, I don't think you can do a 3D carrot because that's not what you wouldn't be even able to. The solution to that is just putting torches inside. That's what I did for my pig. My pig statue is also hollow. I don't think that's an issue though. I don't think it matters if it's hollow, because like what's the point of not making it hollow? It's not like people are gonna see inside it. Unless you make a building out of it, like the Statue of Liberty, how people can go inside that. I don't know why, but whenever people tell me that, I still am just like, whoa. I don't know why, but I just am. Ever since I learned that when I was a kid, that people could go inside the Statue of Liberty and make it up to the crown, I was just like, no, that can't be true. Coca-Cola, how's it going, Namix? I'm glad you're back. You're usually only here for Happy Wheels live streams, but I guess, yeah, my brother did that before me. He was mean about it, though. You should have tried to make it into a building. As far as at least as far as I'm aware. Kind of been a slow sort of stream so far. I think that happens whenever I start a stream late. That usually happens. Well, this is the one that doesn't return to his job for some reason. I have a lot of junk in my inventory. I need to fix that. Okay, so I think I need food. I don't need more wall. The wall can go in here, I guess. I'm even running around. Oh my god. I might need another chest. Actually, no, I couldn't even do that because it would be blocked by the ceiling. It would be totally blocked by the ceiling. Let me put the lily pad in the nature. I need food though. I have all these seeds. Oh, what was that? Oh, I have lots of pork chop. That's handy. Let me take care of the rest of my inventory though, because this is getting a bit excessive. And he's planted a potato there. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. No. 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 No, no. Okay, has he run out of carrots or something? Why is he not planting carrots? These are all not carrots. All these are not carrots. Every single one of them. Have I told you that I have 8 siblings? I'm the youngest, of course, but I wonder if people can tell I have siblings. You mentioned that you have siblings a lot, so I don't know if you've exactly said that it was 8. But you have mentioned that before. Boil him. How many seeds do I got? I got plenty of seeds. Y'all can have these, I guess. But no, they're just gonna give it to... No, actually, you know what? No. You can take the bone meal. No, I don't want it. I want them to have it. Stop giving it to me. I want to give it to these bastards. There we go. Okay, I'm also gonna put that in there. Sure, get some wheat. I hope I don't seem like an only child. What is that? Is that like a thing? There's like, oh, if you're an only child, then you act like a certain way. I'm the youngest in my family too. But I think people, for some reason, assume that means that you had a good upbringing, but it hasn't been the case for me. What did he put in the... What the fuck is he doing? These guys are such fucking idiots, bro. Why are they so dumb? Get the fuck out of the way. Stop doing that. He put all the carrots in the fucking compost, I think. What a fucking douche. Your job is to place carrots and nothing more. Do you understand? What? Oh my god, they're so fucking stupid at picking shit up. Okay, now place carrots. So simple, man. It's so simple. All you have to do is just do that. They're kind of unaware of people's needs. Oh, younger? I guess that could be... yeah, that could be a thing that can happen, I guess. Yeah, because you don't really have to, like, worry about other people. I definitely swear way too frequently than... Because the thing is that, like, some people have the ability to choose, like, to not swear. Because, you know, they didn't have... Because they had to worry about not, you know, having their little brother swear. But I didn't have a little sibling. I was the little sibling, so it didn't matter if I swore. They still didn't like it, but there was not, like this inherent incentive to not. I don't know if I'm unaware of other people's needs, though. Wait, I'm not an only child, so it doesn't matter. I'm thinking, I just realized I misunderstood your child. I thought you were saying that about the youngest child, but you were saying that about only childs. Okay, my fault. I'm stupid. I think it's because I haven't eaten that it's like fucked up with my brain. What animal should I make out of food? Did I leave any mutton? I did leave some mutton. I have some beef left over from... I don't even know how I have this beef, to be honest. The easiest animal to refeed is the pigs. Because there's so much food that they eat. Like these taters. Do you know that Orida is the only people who can say tater tot legally? They're the only ones who can say the word tater tot. All other brands you see, they like say, oh, potato bites or, you know, potato nuggets. But they can't say tater tots because Orida patented it. Patented it. I guess I could have baked potato as a cheap food source, but I don't feel it necessary. Well, maybe I should keep it around just for funsies. Beginning has sucked at a house because when whatever dumb shit my family did, I would have to deal with it later. Like, since my sister had a kid early, I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend until 16. I like tater tots; they are lovely. They never had to put a ban on having relationships for me because I was never even good at that. Joke's on them. Man, how many... Oh my god, there's still... Okay, that's the last. I still don't know how much... No, I'm not trying to feed you guys. I was just gonna pick that thing up. Dummies. Pig's so cute, I love them. Lots of potatoes. Potatoes are probably my favorite crop in this game. If I were to ever live on my own in this game and not live next to the villagers, I would probably exclusively farm potatoes. I think they're just by far the best. I probably have pigs and potatoes. That would be... I think I would have to have cows though. So I'd do wheat, potatoes, and... Yeah, if I were to have my own farm on this game, but I have to live with the villagers because this is my spawn. It's actually not even that bad of a food source. Because you need leather from those, from the cows. Man, I'm just like slow. I'm so slow today. And then I like wheat more because easier to get bread, plus is good food. Yeah, bread really actually isn't that great of food. It's not very nourishing. The best food is meat in this game. And that's in real life too. I know that vegans... I just don't see the evidence. For me, I don't see the evidence of it being true that you can live like the same life as someone who can eat meat as a vegetarian or a vegan or whatever. I think you can get away with being a vegetarian as long as you have like milk and like... Do vegetarians eat eggs? Is that a thing that they eat? I wouldn't even know. Because eggs, you can pretty much get away with not eating meat if you eat eggs. I know the vegans don't eat it. I mean, they don't even fucking eat honey. Which I've always found strange, but I kind of get it. It's just like, oh, you can't eat things that require the process of animal production. So bees, you can't have honey. But there's some more lax. It's weird because vegans, it's not even like a thing. It's like a sort of ideology. Like some of them, oh god, man, god. Also, I've seen some vegans say it's okay to eat like shrimp or something. There's a lot of different vegans who like say different things. It's kind of I enjoy the taste of meat, but I'm not a fan of. Is it me or just vegans look malnourished? Well, they just I don't know if malnourished is right, but they can't build the same muscle mass as someone who eats meat regularly. And this is rich coming from me because I'm not a vegan or vegetarian, and I mean, you look at me and I don't really look like someone who eats meat. But that's just because I'm not rich enough to afford it regularly. I can't afford to eat meat regularly. That's just due to finance. And I don't want to stoop down and eat hot dogs and bologna because I might as well be eating hot dogs and bologna are crap. They're terrible for you. So the best I can do is get like Purdue chicken and and like deli meat, which I know that deli meat isn't even considered good, but I just don't have the funding to be like affording a steak every day. How the fuck? What on earth? Okay, what is going on? How are they getting inside? It just doesn't make sense. How are they spawning? How? How are they spawning inside? It doesn't make sense. Vegetarians can eat eggs. I'm not a fan of the texture of them. That's what I've never... You said that before. What is so bad about the texture of meat? Name it, because I've seen fat vegans. Well, you can still... If this is... What would be the word? Because nourishment is like a different thing from being well-fed, you know? Nourishment means like you're getting your nutrition. Fat people don't necessarily mean that they're getting nutrition. It depends on the person. Because like fat people, they'll eat like, you know, pizza. Wait, you said fat vegans? Wait, what the hell are they eating potato chips or something? What the hell are they eating that's making them fat? Because they can't eat pizza. I guess they can eat like the cheese would have to be vegan, I suppose. Vegan cheese pizza. It's fleshy? Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of meat. It feels weird in my mouth. I've never heard... See, that's kind of the thing that... Oh, that's why he's living. He's got armor. I've never heard anyone say that the texture is where they draw the line as to why they're against it. Most of the times I hear people say that they have like a moral qualm with it. They're like, oh, they like eating meat, but they don't like the process of killing animals. But I've never heard anyone say that it's the texture that throws them off. I've always liked the texture of meat. It's just like tender chicken. I love eating that. Chicken's probably my favorite meat, but it's also just probably just the only one that I can afford. So I think I've just grown accustomed to it. The vegans... I like beef, but I avoid chicken, turkey. You avoid chicken? What? Nah, I don't think I could live without chicken, man. I love chicken too much. Let's put these ink sacs here, because I never know what to do with them. Let's head over to let's do some trades with these guys. Okay, are they all good now? Carrot farmer, he seems to be doing his job now, finally. I could bet I could do a bunch of potato trades. What does this guy trade? Okay, he doesn't even do potatoes. Someone here does potatoes. I bet I could get a lot of stuff. I can cook all of it, though. I'm just that guy. Oh, he does potatoes. What does he do? Pumpkins! I have a lot of pumpkins, actually. Uh. 33. I think that's enough for a mending book. But I don't like it all... I don't like it fried at all, though. I could try baking or making chicken soup. What's your fear of grilling? Oh, I guess you don't like touching raw chicken, which I don't actually like doing that either. So I get that, because it's like I don't like doing that. But oh man. Okay, let's check up on my I don't need this. Let's check up on the swamp villagers. And also, how can you not, like, so you don't like fried chicken at all? Like, no KFC, no... You know what's totally underrated? Is grocery store fried chicken. No, I'm not talking about Walmart, though. Usually, like, your local grocery store. I don't like touching it, plus, I always undercook it somehow. Oh, come on. You gotta get your temps right. Well, actually, to be honest, though, if you're talking about, like... Probably because I'm afraid of the fire. Yeah, that'll do it. If you're afraid of fire, yeah, you're gonna undercook stuff. That's probably why you only cook beef, because you can get away with eating. What's your thoughts on salmon? Salmon you can get away with undercooking. Chicken, yeah, you don't want to undercook that. I like tenders, bones, or where they draw the line. Nah. I love me some fried chicken. And my favorite piece has always been the drumstick. That's my go-to. I love a drumstick. I don't know what part that is, but I always just call it the drumstick. That's my favorite piece. I love a drumstick. So juicy. It's actually making my mouth water. I love chicken breast so much. It's so versatile, man. Oh wait, I didn't do it right. I should have broke that boat right here. Okay, 28. So I had plenty. What? What was the Oh fuck! I need a book in my hand. You're kidding. I forgot. Oh my god, that is a rookie mistake. Salmon's yummy. Salmon's great. I love salmon. But you can't fry it. That's the thing. You can't fry salmon. That would be ridiculous. Is that something people do? I don't think you can even fry salmon. What would be the point? It'd be so unnecessary. Because salmon's already pretty oily. It would be like... Or at least deep frying. I mean, you're technically frying... You're technically pan frying. Americans, we call anything... I mean, we only call... Oh my god, stop hiccuping, fat fuck. We only call deep frying frying. Like, we just shorten everything. But, I mean, just like how a fried egg is just like a pan fried egg. Like, you're frying it in a pan, like a fry pan. You're technically frying a salmon when you're, like, pan frying it. But I mean, like, deep fried salmon. I always try different things with salmon, but lately it's been baking it. Yeah, I know that baked salmon's pretty popular in eating it with rice. I just like doing it on a cast iron. And if I'm feeling really lazy, a George Foreman. But if, I mean... The cast iron is, like, the way to go for me. I don't like baking meats, because, like, that usually requires some... Because when you bake meat, it kind of dries out, so you need to, like, put it in some sort of, like, marination. And I'm just... That's not... I don't know. I'm not really into marination. I'm just kind of, like, grabbing a raw piece of meat, putting it on a frying pan, and then eating it. I don't like this whole long process of the oven. Nah. That's not me. Because I kind of have a short appetite. I'm either hungry or not. And when I'm hungry, I just kind of want to just chuck it on the pan and then eat it. I'm not waiting that long. Just for some salmon. Or just for any piece of meat. At that point, I'd probably be snacking on stuff where I'd... How do you do a... Well, I marinate things in advance, so yeah, but I don't think I'm not like if it isn't obvious, I don't like look at my arms. I'd show my stomach, but that would just You don't want to see that. You just look up a picture of like a skeleton model, and that's what my stomach looks like. But I don't think about food that much. I'm not going to be like thinking about, oh, so I should marinate this. Like, if I'm thinking about food, it's when I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, I want to eat. I don't have any like fat to spare. I don't have any calories to spare. So when I eat, I need to eat like stacked, or else I start feeling lightheaded. Book. There we go. All right. Now I can. I should probably sleep first. Sorry if I'm so scatterbrained right now, but it's kind of late in the day, and I've been sleeping through it all. But when it's something I plan on cooking, in a pan, I season and rub. Yeah, dry rub is the way to go. That's my favorite way to cook meat, is through dry rub. And that scares people. When they hear the word dry, they assume, oh, so the meat's gonna be... It's not. It's not. They're just describing that the rub is dry. Pause. Not the meat. It's hard to talk about that without not with it sounding PG. But they're just, when the dry is talking about the rub, like the seasoning. It's talking about the seasoning. It doesn't affect the meat. I'm chubby, I think. I plan on losing weight, but the meds and birth control I'm on make me gain weight. So I must plan around that. Good luck on that, I guess. I mean, if you're expecting me to provide you advice, there is none, because I've never had to do it. I've never had to lose weight before. In fact, my doctor, anytime I go to the doctor's office, like, son, you need to gain weight. Because whenever they take my... Oh, I always forget to do that. Whenever they take my weight, because that's the time, every time you go to the doctor, they take your weight, and they're just like, oh yeah, you're underweight. You need to, like, eat more. I was like, I'm trying, man. It's hard. I have a very fast metabolism, so it's difficult for me to do such a thing. Okay, book, emerald, mending. There we are. Very nice. And now I'll just visit him from time to time so I can get him other stuff. I really don't have any use for the other villagers, though. No, I was trying to... I get my dad to do it because he's better at evening out the flavor. I kind of just dump one out. No, no, you can't do that. Yeah, you gotta cover the whole thing. Gotta cover it almost like... What would be the word? How would I even describe it? Just cover it like... Just put almost a coat on it. Would be the word I'd describe it. Not too much, though, where, like, the only thing you taste is, like, powder when you eat the chicken. Because sometimes I've tasted over-seasoned chicken where it's, like... Where you just get a mouthful of powder. Like, no, you can't do that. That's gross. No, I was trying to make you feel better about being small. Sorry. Oh, I don't really care that much. It is something that I want to not be, though. I don't want to... I'm sick of being small. In fact, that was my first ever video. on my main channel was complaining about being skinny. What is the bag in your crafting menu? Oh, what? A bundle. It's saying I can build it. Can hold a mixed Whoa, hold on. Okay, wait a second. I know what the bundle is. I thought they didn't add it yet. They finally added the bundle? That makes your inventory bigger, slightly. I don't think by much, though. It pretty much, it effectively only adds one spot to your inventory, from what I remember. Which I never thought was that great. Okay, and then anvil. And, well, okay, let's just grab a fresh shield. So that I don't have to run into... And I have plenty of those. The fuck is that? It's like a... It's a new item. But they've been planning on adding it forever. They've been planning on adding it since, like, pre-COVID. Like, we're talking, like, 2019. They've been trying to add the bundle. But I guess there's for some reason, it, like, coding-wise, it's really hard to do. Wait, huh? How? Do it? I'll do it in a moment. I just want to enchant this shield. Looks like it's about to break, it looks like. It only costs 2 to mend a shield. That's insane. That is insane, I must say. Well, these are pretty much garbage to me now. Like, all these are pretty much trash. I guess maybe if someone ever joins me, I'll give them these shields, but for the most part, these are garbage. Because now I'll never have to repair this ever again. 24 Duolingo streak. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm built for that. I mean, I'm barely articulate with English as it is. And I don't think I have the brain to do it. I just don't know if that's something I'm capable of doing, is learning a language. It's always something I've wanted to do. It's not that I don't have the drive to do it. It's just that I just don't think I can. I just don't think I can do it. Like, I'm barely even literate in it. I misread your chats, like, all the time. Like, all the time. So I don't know if that's something that I'm built for. Naturally. You know what, I didn't even... At the start of the stream, I said, you know what I've randomly decided to start doing? It's kind of a shame that I don't think Namix is still here, because... And if he is, I'd be interested in to hear what he thinks. But, I've randomly decided that I was just going to start... I think it's because I was part of the... Because I like to throw memes. I like to throw memes in my geography videos. And one of the memes that I wanted to throw in there was when Palpatine says, "I love democracy." And I don't know if you've ever known that meme, but it's a pretty popular one. And I was thinking, man, you know, it's funny because a lot of people use that meme, but no one really likes the Star Wars prequels, from what I remember. And I decided, you know what? The last time I watched the prequels, I was a young kid. So I just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna watch them. And I had Disney Plus for some... Actually, I don't even remember how I have Disney Plus, but I have it. And I decided to watch it, and I was like, you know what? The prequels don't suck. They actually, you know how there's overrated? I think the prequels are overhated. Well, I will say, I actually did not, well, I'll say this. Maybe the prequels don't suck altogether, but the Phantom Menace sucks. The Phantom Menace is really not enjoyable for me. I did not like the Phantom Menace. And that's the first one. And I think that's probably the, I'm learning Dutch right now, and it's very close to English and German. Yeah, that's probably the closest to English there is. As long as you don't consider Creole a thing. Because then Creole will be super easy. And Creole could be a number of things. Like, you could probably, it's funny because we were talking about the Philippines earlier. I bet you could probably learn Tagalog pretty easily. Because it's a Creole of, like, English and Spanish. Well, actually, no, the Spanish might throw it. So, actually don't. But, like, Jamaican Creole, I think, is called patois. I bet that would be easy to learn. Scots would be really... You pretty much just have to affect your accent with Scots. But yeah, in terms of non-Creole or dialects, then yeah, probably the easiest one is Dutch. Palpatine is a funny-ass thing. Oh, wait. I've never seen Star Wars, so I can't contribute. Oh, you've never seen... Wow. Well, to be honest, I don't even like sci-fi. It's just that my dad does. So whatever he watched, I would have to watch. Just because the TV was there. And, well, do you at least know that the prequels of Star Wars are not popular? Like, most people don't like them. They only like the ones from the 70s and 80s. Like the Star Wars with Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill. The bed's occupied. Well, get out. Get out. This is my bed. Douchebag. Whoa. How did he get hurt? How did he get hurt? I didn't hit him. I did not hit him. That's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit him. I did not. I think the prequels are overrated. Oh, that was just my... Whatever. I think they're overrated. I think that's what I think. Although I understand why a lot of people really hate the prequels. Because the first one is the Phantom Menace. I didn't know there was pre-stuff. What do you mean you didn't know there's pre-stuff? The prequels were released during our day. Like, while we were being raised, the prequels were coming out. The original Star Wars series came out in the 70s and 80s. And then they decided to make prequels during the late 90s and early 2000s. During around our time. So maybe that's... I'd assume that you only associate Star Wars with the prequels, because that was the stuff being released during our day. But I also don't know. I can't make assumptions because I don't know what you're thinking. But that's what I'm assuming. Because if you didn't know there was prequels, I have a hard time believing that, because that was a big deal. Oh, well, then yes, I thought that was the normal Star Wars? No. So what people consider the normal Star Wars are the Star Wars from the 70s and 80s. And ever since the prequels come out, people, think that the prequels suck. And I get it, because this is the thing. I think a lot of people saw The Phantom Menace, which was the first one, but technically the fourth Star Wars movie to be released. But technically the first one in terms of, story-wise. But, it was the fourth ever movie, and people wanted to see it, and a lot of Star Wars hardcore fans saw it, and then they're like, oh my god, this is terrible. This is awful. And I think ever since that point, they didn't even see the second and third one of the prequels, and they just assumed that it was the same equal terribleness. But I really actually don't think that the second and third one is that bad. The reason why people hate the first one so much is Jar Jar. And yeah, oh god. The thing is, you find everything cute, so you probably won't even have an issue with Jar Jar. If you do ever decide to watch Star Wars prequels one day, because he even found snakes cute, so you might find Jar Jar cute, but most people don't find Jar Jar cute. They find him very annoying, and he really doesn't provide much to the plot, and that's why a lot of people don't like it. But in the second and third one, he actually, well, I mean, he also doesn't provide much to the plot, just in general, like even in the first one, but like he also is just like not even in, he's not even in the, well, he's in there for a little bit, because he like he fills in for Padme but for the most part, you only have to tolerate him for a little bit, just as much as you have to tolerate the other alien people that only show up for a little bit. But I think it's just because they were scarred when they saw the first Star Wars movie, I mean the first prequel. These names are so silly. Well, they're meant to sound silly because they're meant to sound like aliens. But yeah, Jar Jar is really hard to tolerate. I even remember as a kid I hated him, which is saying a lot, because I think Jar Jar was meant to be enjoyed by children. But oh my god, I could not stand him. I'm not even saying it to sound cool. Time to kill these pigs, though. In fact, I probably should feed them one more time. Potato farmer still killing it. Carrot farmer killing it, finally. Beetroot guy, for some reason, is always killing it. And wheat guys, they're usually... They're probably the... I don't think I've ever had an issue with them, as far as I'm aware. They are the most accurate. They've never thrown something else in the wheat farm. I will look up Jar Jar and see if they're cute. Well, it's not about what they look like. It's about what he does in the movie and how he acts and how he talks and just how useless he is and how just like, yeah. I don't even like thinking about him. As far as I'm concerned, he's an ugly bastard. Ugly, nasty, disgusting, ugly bastard. Alright, now they're gonna have kids. I don't like his snail eyes. It doesn't even matter. I don't even think people care about what he looks like, that, to be honest. That's probably the least of people's concerns. It's what he does, how he acts, just everything about him. There's nothing likable. I can't believe that they thought that was going to be like the most likable character of the year. It really is actually insane. Like, what were they... like, not even kids liked him. Not even kids liked him. It was like... I've never seen such a miss of the mark. He also looks like a horse, and those are scary. Not cute. 2 out of 10. If you think that's not cute, just... Here's what I recommend. This is what I would recommend. And this is actually what I did. Because after a certain point, I just had to skip through it. I was just like, I can't do this. Because I was watching The Phantom Menace. And I was just like... Because honestly, I didn't even remember which the meme was from when Palpatine says, I love democracy. I didn't even remember which one it was from. So I just started with the first one. And I don't even know if it was... No, I don't know. It was in the second one. It was in the second one, I think. It definitely wasn't the first one, though. And after a while, I was just like, oh, I can't do this. So I just skipped to the scene where they... fought Mace... Not Mace Windu. What the fuck is his name? Darth Maul. And that I always thought was kind of cool. That sort of fight scene. But other than that, The Phantom Menace sucks. So if you do want to not have your experience with Star Wars tainted, just start with the second one. And if you don't understand what's happening, you'll figure out pretty quickly. Like, just start with the second one. I think it's called The Clone Wars. Because here's the thing, the Clone Wars is actually pretty... It actually spurred a spin-off cartoon series on Cartoon Network, I think. Like, the second and third one actually weren't that bad. There was a genuine following of the second and third movies. But I don't think there's a single cult following of any kind of the first movie. Of the Phantom Menace. I think everyone collectively hates that one. AWOP's here. Hey, AWOP, do you like Star Wars? Hopefully you could provide some insight. If not, then forget about it. And this isn't going to be like a very intense discussion of Star Wars, because I'm not even like that big of a Star Wars fan either. I only thought of watching it again because I was thinking of the meme when Palpatine says, "I love democracy," and I was thinking of throwing that meme in one of my videos, in my geography videos. I bet London probably hates seeing this because she finds the pigs cute, but I'm killing them all. I never watched Star Wars. Oh my god, how come you guys... I guess it was a bit past your time. Because by the time, well, especially with you, AWOP, you weren't even alive when they were being released. You were not even born yet. Which is actually crazy for me to even think about. At least London was alive for some of them. But, you were not alive for a single... Except the ones that were released recently. But those, everyone agrees that those sucked. Why are you killing them? For fucking food. You gotta eat meat in this game. I'm gonna leave 6 parents, which I think I've already done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure... Stay in one place. Ay, caramba, I hate that when you pause. It makes it too blurry. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? We'll leave 8. It's an even number and whatever. This is the only reason why Minecraft Animal Farms exist. Yeah. Like, why else would you keep a farm? They're not pets. You gotta eat them. I'm gonna actually put charcoal in this because it cooks things faster, I think. In fact, I'll actually put the rest in... I think these smokers have coal in them. Yeah. So I'll just do that. Alrighty. That's the food taken care of. I'll just eat these potatoes for the time being, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. August 8th. Aiden Rizzi. How's it going, Aiden Rizzi? Don't worry, AWOP, I just checked. He didn't make his account today. How's it going, Aiden Rizzi? Tell me if I'm saying your name right. Is it Italian? Is it Rizzi? Like pizza? Rizzi? Or maybe it's Rizzi? Does it have to do with Riz? Is it like a Gen Alpha name or something? Also, why do you say leave too? What does that mean? Is he telling me to leave? also AWAP. I got my mending shield finally, which I would have thought costed more, but evidently not. I'm gonna have my shield purposely get hit by was that an Enderman? I bet I could take him on. I bet I don't even need to boat him. I'll still have it just in case. Just in case. Wait, I remember why I think monsters can spawn inside my village now. Leave 2? I see what you're saying now. You're saying to leave 2 pigs left. I think 8's good enough. 8's good enough. I mean, I already have pretty much 2 stacks of pork. I don't think I'm going to be going on any expedition that's going to require that much. I know I have more torches. But I think the way that they're spawning is because they're spawning on top of the wall. Otherwise, I don't know how they could be spawning inside. Is this maybe too dark? It can't. I'm maybe, because they always seem to spawn here. It's not Gen Alpha name. I was saying to kill all but 2 pigs. Well, okay. So then I think it is. I've seen that name, but I've seen some soccer players be called Rizzi as the Italian last name. So I'm assuming it's Rizzi, right? Because that's how 2 Z's in Italian works. Is that it almost sounds like a T and a T and a Z. Oh, this isn't it. Yeah, here's all my torches. I'll do 64. Because I know that I should probably also do my wall. Let's go. It only costed 2 XP, though, to get a mending shield, which is crazy, because a mending shield is super good. Now, hopefully monsters won't spawn on top of the walls, which would sometimes happen. Like that right there. Look at these spiders. Oh. I ran a sprint. Douchey, should I get... what did that say? Frostwalker and Feather Falling? What is Frostwalker when you can walk across water and it turns to ice? I've never really found that helpful. Get Feather Falling. I think that's what these boots have. No, they have protect. I have some boots that have Feather Falling. And I definitely fall... I take fall damage way more than I'm ever needing to walk across water. I just don't... And also, it melts, like, immediately. It doesn't stay. The ice melts. So I don't really see the purpose of it. Okay, I'm gonna jump down there. So you see how my, Actually, I'll jump down here, because it's more controlled. There's way too much chaos. Worms, the worms have little faces? What worms? What worms? But did you see how the shield got fixed as I collected that XP? I'm never gonna need to make a shield again. The lobsters have faces? Are you just pointing out emojis? Aiden, are you a Star Wars fan? I've been asking that because I was talking about Star Wars earlier, and I'm curious on what you have to say about what I have to say. Unless you left. Oh, and also, I have a tradition of, putting new viewers in my title. Because as you can see, my last title is a Hello Raffaello edition. Because that's because Raffaello was a new viewer. And I'm going to put you in the title as long as you stick around for more than just 2 sentences. But it's so helpful, I need to get it on my shield. Why haven't you already done that already? That should be like priority number 1. I just realized I didn't have my bow in my inventory. That's what I should have had. It's so good. Guess it's now time to fight the outside monsters. Whoa. Frick. Did Aiden leave? If he's still here, then I'll put him in the title, but if not, then I'm not putting him in the title. You're so good at bucket tricks? I'm actually not. I'm not perfect at it. I fuck up on those pretty often. I bet I could kill an Enderman without even doing a boat trick. Enderman's movement are so weird. Yeah, I don't even need to do the boat technique anymore. I think Adam Rizzi left. That's really sad. What a mistake. What a mistake he's made. I always think that. I always think about, like, just people who just give up on this streams. Like, I'm just like, what a mistake they're making. Like, they have no idea how much they're gonna regret that. Because there's no way that this, like... There's no way that these live streams aren't gonna be popular one day. And they're definitely growing. It's undeniable that they're growing. I mean, the more and more I upload, the more and more views they get once I, like, upload them full on. I feel like it's just only gonna, like, and people are gonna have a hard time ignoring the fact that I'm streaming every day. You know, because, like, I bet that people have streamed every day for 100 days. Like, that's probably where they stopped. So I think what I've done isn't too impressive so far. I've started to terraform in Minecraft. Oh, yeah. That's probably my favorite thing to do in Minecraft, to be honest, is terraform, as you can see with this stuff. This cliff didn't always look like this, if it isn't obvious. It used to look like, you know, it used to look like a normal hill. At least it looked like a normal mountain. Although it was still kind of cliffy. It was definitely kind of cliffy. But it was mostly a hill. It was rounded, kind of. It says 5 years. Did Aiden come back? Come on, man, Aiden. This is your chance. Is Aiden back? Cobblestone paths. I kind of just like the classic. I just like that. I like the classic path like that. That's the one that I like. You know what's fun? You know what's interesting about what just happened there? It made it seem like as if this had silk touch, but this doesn't have silk touch. That grass block I got from the Enderman, so I just put it there. But if it wasn't for that Enderman, I wouldn't have been able to quickly put a grass block there. Not that it wouldn't have eventually grown back, but it was instantaneous that I was able to do that because of that Enderman. What else? Once you kind of are done with a task, like, I don't even know what to do after this point. Like, I got my mending shield. That's kind of the only thing I wanted to do. I mean, I guess I could try and repair my leggings, but I don't even think I have any more diamond leggings. kidDoonski? Why'd you just type kidDoonski there? Yeah, I only have... Although I think one of them does give me One of them gives me iron leggings. No. Him. I need 26. So I guess I'll just have to stay that way. Mending, I'm gonna keep roller coaster. Oh, now are you asking me to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, or are you asking me to do, or to build a roller coaster in this game? I have a feeling I know what answer you want me to do. I'm probably still gonna put Aiden Rizzi in the title just because that's a tradition that I say that I do. And it would be weird to not do it. Because that's happened before where someone's only chatted like a handful of chats. And I still put them in the title, just out of principle. Actually, let me get my pork. Whichever you feel. I'm not building a... It's such a waste to build a roller coaster in this game because every rail needs iron. And there's so much better uses for iron. And it's just not realistic. I'd rather build a rail system than I would build a roller coaster. Thing is, I don't really have a use for a rail system because this is just one tiny island. It's really easy to traverse this island. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna grab the other pork. And it's time that I feed the pigs so that they can start regenerating again. Oh man, he's kind of taking something I wanted to grab, but that's alright. It's funny because you Bedrock players probably find the way I fight monsters like so weird. But the way I fight monsters is the way you should do it in Java Edition. You can't spam click in Java Edition. It doesn't work. What's the other pig that hasn't... Oh, criminy. How come one of the pigs got a heart's... Whatever. Poor pigs. There's no... Wait, no. That's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Oh, now I know why. Okay. To be honest, I'm probably going to end the stream here because I haven't eaten today. So adorable. I'm going to reluctantly put Aiden Rizzi in the title even though he kind of just left instantly. But it's whatever. So yeah, that's going to be in the stream. I'm not going to do the countdown yet because I like to have me start out with shelter. Oops. There we go. Alright. We've reached an hour, right? There's no way I haven't reached an hour. Oh, yeah. I've definitely reached an hour. Sorry if it's a bit of a short one compared to the other ones. Aw, man. Yeah. Sometimes it just has to end. If you haven't already liked the stream... Sorry for yawning there. If you haven't already liked the stream, which I'm going to do on both my accounts. I wonder if it actually registers when I like my own stream. W-stream? I'd say it's a D stream. Or a T. Because D kind of sounds like I'm trying to make it like a dick joke there. But D isn't like, it's a draw, neutral, a tie, whatever you want to say. Because I didn't really do much this stream. I just got, I guess W for the fact that I got mending. I don't know, I was blinking so hard there. How long was my hair like that? That's pretty depressing. Oh man, why does my strand do that? Okay, whatever. Okay, well, good night. Yeah, good night, guys. Time to do the countdown. Say your final pieces. Oh man, I just realized oxygen wasn't here. That's a shame. Either way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.